So you're like me, you've got two trees, you want to hang a hammock, however the trees are a little far apart. I'm going to show you how to build a hammock stand that will that'll go in between these two trees. It'll be anchored, in my case, to this giant tree with the amstill, and then it'll be anchored to this tree using the hammock. So I'll walk you through all the hardware that you're going to need and show you step by step what to do to set it up. And let's get started. So the hardware requirements are not all that bad. I've got two 2x4 by 10, so I've got two 10 feet 2x4s. I'm going to cut those down to 7 feet, and they're going to be angled at 7 feet. So the 7 foot will be here, and this will be a little bit more than the 7 feet. Okay. You're also going to need probably a good 6-inch eye bolt and the nut to go along with it. I think it's a 1/2 inch. And you're going to need some kind of sturdy ring or hitch that's going to be able to support your weight. So this will go on the eye bolt. Okay, so first things first is measure 3 feet down and mark it at 36 inches. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this doesn't have to be exactly precise, but what we want is the mark to be about right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my miter saw to a 22.5 degree angle. So basically what we'll get when we do that, the legs will look something like this. This will be angled, so it'll actually set flush on the ground. And this one will actually go up a little bit higher. Whoops. I'll use my tape measure. Okay. The eye bolt will go here. So the eye bolt will go here, and this cut will be 22.5 degree angle. This cut will be 22.5 degree angle, which should make a nice flush and stable rest. And then also it'll give you the height. If these are 7 feet, it's going to give you plenty of height to hang your hammock from. So, all right, let me get the miter set all set up, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I've got the miter saw set up, and what I did was I drew a straight line across, and I had the laser at the point. So this point will be a little bit taller than 7 feet, just 7 feet, and then just a couple 3 inches or so. So I'm going to run this with the miter saw and see if I can do this with you guys on camera. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other one, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so now what I'm going to do at this end is I'm going to go down about 6 inches, and I'm going to drill a 1/2 inch hole. And I'm going to do that on both of the pieces, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so what I did was I measured halfway across, and then 6 inches down from the top, and I drilled a 1/2 inch hole, and that's where the eye bolt will go into. From the leg side, what I did was I measured about 4 inches up, and again half, and I drilled a hole there. And I'll do that on both sides, and I'll run rope to both sides, and that'll help keep it stable, preventing it from spreading too far and dropping you on the ground. So again, 6 inches from the top, 1.75 inches in the middle, and about 4 inches up, and again 1.75 inches in the middle. So do that on both sides, and then I'll get back with you once I'll get the eye bolt in that, and I'll get back with you. Okay, so this is where you're going to have to get a little creative. I've got a roll of ham steel and some carabiners. And a whole lot of tree straps. So we are going to set this up. I've already got a tree strap wrapped around the tree, and see what all it takes. I also have some mule tape. Okay, you see how I have it leaning? Therefore it can't fall, at least backwards. So now I'm going to attach a tree strap to the magnolia tree, and then I'll attach the hammock in between. The one thing I don't like about the hammock with sky bed is the rope. It throws me off. I'm used to a small continuous loop, so what I may do is swap those out. Not today. Okay, so tree all the way out there, 2 carabiners, 3 if you include the one that's on the eye bolt, and then it's hooked up to the other tree. So let's go sit in it. And there you have it. The 2 tree, super far away hammock stand. This would probably work with huge auger stakes. You can stake it in, put it deep into the ground. But for me, since I have a tree, this works. Hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate your likes and views and comments, and get out there and have a good time. Enjoy yourselves.